What's up, guys? We're in the lab today and we are installing a Bestop Sunrider for the Jeep JK or JKU. Stay tuned. So today we're going to be installing the Sunrider top. As you can see, the first step is going to be go ahead and remove your factory front two panels. Now again, this top is just the front section, so this does not replace the whole hard top. This does not work in conjunction with other soft tops. This is literally replacing your Freedom panels and making a pop-up soft top on there. So first step, go ahead and remove those two front panels, get those taken out, put them in the back, put them wherever, put them in your shop garage, get those things completely out of the way. And then next, go ahead and open your box, lay out everything, make sure all the parts are there and you've got all your tools ready to go. So we've got our main top, we've got our four knobs here to secure, we got a couple straps, a bag of hardware, some brackets, we've got our screwdriver, our T30 Torx, we've got our box knife, looks like we're gonna have to do a little bit of trimming on the factory roll bar, and then we've got obviously these two here door surrounds that go up top. Other than that, guys, it's gonna be a pretty simple install. Bestop says it takes about an hour. So once you've got those panels removed, we're gonna go ahead and install these, and we're only going to install the front bolt up here. There's two, but we're only gonna do the first one right now, and it says just to leave them loose. Now we went ahead and got both of these secured. Again, you're only using just this front one. You're not doing the second piece just yet. One thing I do wanna point out with any top, whether you're doing this install, you got other tops, make sure that this sits in here correctly. See how this is the way it's supposed to be? A lot of times I see people put tops in and these fold over themselves. Same thing for the front. Don't let this piece right here fold over on itself, because that's where a lot of leaks start. So make sure that these are completely open and that this sits in this almost just like a channel. All right, so now we've got our box knife here and you can feel where the hole actually is. So see, it's right in here. So we're actually gonna make an incision on the top, and then we're gonna do one directly under the bottom so that the bolt can go through. Sorry, I'm trying to do this one-handed here. All right, so now that those incisions are made, we're gonna take our other hardware. Now, if you're doing this, guys, I do recommend you get a little step. We're lucky that this one has the amp steps. Just leave the door obviously open so I don't have to use anything. But now that the incisions are cut, we're just simply gonna go ahead and put these guys through and then loosely tighten them. All right, so now that we went ahead and got these installed, and the reason why I did that is just to test fit. I wanted to make sure that the holes in the top and the bottom, everything lined up fine. We're actually gonna remove these because this is gonna be a part that we use for the actual top to secure to. So we did that just to make sure the holes were lined up, everything was good to go. So we'll go ahead and pull these guys back out, get the top set on, and then we'll secure them. We got the top on there. Probably easier if you have two people. The instructions say two people. Luckily, I'm a little healthy, no issues getting it on there without scratching the top up. But you know, if you're worried about messing up the top, go ahead and get a second person or just lay a blanket down on top. But once it's in there, make sure again it's sitting correctly. Go ahead and grab your two knobs. We're gonna install those to help secure this down. All right, guys, so one thing I will say is I would have preferred Bestop if you made two separate lengths of these. This one here should definitely be a longer version, even though all 4 of them are the same. If you look here into the threads, don't be surprised if it doesn't really grip that much. So one thing I do wish Bestop did a little different, make this one shorter. This one reaches pretty well. I mean, it's still got, you know, some threads to go, so maybe even all 4 of them could be a little bit longer, but we've got these both in. Now we're gonna take the factory guys and put those back in. So the knobs are in. I will say, guys, if you've got a second person, come up here, push down on the top. Again, these are a little short to reach, but with some pressure, you can get them started and in. All right, so just grab one of these guys, grab your T30 Torx, and we're gonna tighten this guy down. All right, next up, grab the bracket that's got the foam on it and 2 of the Torx bolts, and we'll get those installed. We got this guy all tightened up. It's really flat and secure. Again, this is just another thing to help grab onto the factory roof to keep this from moving. So now we're gonna go ahead and head over. Now that we got this guy tightened up, we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna tighten all of our knobs up here. We're gonna secure everything before we move on to the next step. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and fold this guy forward here, and then we're gonna reattach it. Best thing to do is pull these sun visors up out of the way. We're gonna pull this down and we're gonna latch it up. Last but not least, they want you to check, make sure that seal is nice, it's not pinched anywhere, all the way around the back. Again, after everything's done, make sure that these guys are exactly how they're supposed to be. They're not tucked in as well to help prevent any kind of leaks. Now the last thing you have in the box, guys, are these little tie-down straps. As you can see here, when the Sunrider is in the back position, they recommend to tie these down. We're gonna go ahead and give these to the customer to just keep in the center console. Well, guys, that completes the install on the JKU Sunrider top. Again, pretty simple install, guys. I do recommend 2 people. Just makes it a little bit easier. Don't forget to get you a little step stool. This Jeep is actually a little bit lower, probably about factory, for reasons for the driver. They've got a step, so that made it a lot easier for the install for us. But we'll go ahead and give these to them in their dash so they can, when they've got the top back, they'll have them ready to go. But other than that, guys, install super easy. Anybody can do it with a basic set of tools. I think the only thing that's kind of different is a T30 Torx. If you don't have that, pick that up. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell button if you want to get notifications as soon as these videos come out. But thank you for helping grow the channel, guys. We love it, we appreciate it. And don't forget to tell your friends about us. And if you've got anything you want to see as far as new videos, wheeling trips, we're trying to plan our schedule for next year or the end of this year where we're going to be going. So drop a comment below and we'll see you guys next time.